And City News is calling it. John Tory has just won his third term. The early indications, early polls show that he will be mayor of Toronto again, winning his third term. I'm going to send it straight to Mark McAllister. Mark, you're there at campaign headquarters for John Tory. Any celebrations, or is it quiet behind you still?
Oh, no. Everybody in this room knows at this point that it's already happened. It didn't take long either. I think this is what everybody has expected for a very long time as a result of a campaign that basically stayed low to the ground because he knew all he needed to do was give it another shot and it would more or less happen. Now the question is, what kind of mandate does he have? That depends on voter turnout, of course. I asked him that question when I spoke to him last. How strong a mandate is that? He basically said it depends on the percentage of the vote. We do know he's got a lot in store, and he has a lot he has to deal with as a result of a third term in this office. He's got to get that housing built that he keeps saying is going to. He has to deal with some transit issues, infrastructure problems, and the one thing that we didn't talk about the last time I was here on camera was the economy and the fact that the budget in this city, there's going to be a massive hole come 2023 as a result of the pandemic. They're going to have to figure out a way to balance the books. John Tory will continue to say that it's a matter of relationships with the province and the federal government to make sure that he can get money from those levels. But he has also said he wants to keep property taxes to the rate of inflation or below, which he's been criticized for because there's a need for revenue in order to fill that gap as well. But he also claims that's one of the reasons why he's being elected again. Lots on his plate. He knows that. He has said it throughout, but he knows 4 years to get it done, and he plans to be able to do so.
All right, Mark, thank you. Now, you know, I have seen some people wonder why he ran again, because this is actually going to be a very difficult 4 years. To your point about the budget and all the other issues, homelessness is another huge issue that 8 years ago when he was first elected, he vowed to really help solve and get more affordable housing built. I know that's not all on his shoulders, but it doesn't seem like we've made much progress lately.
It's true. And in fact, the last term, while they have put programs in place, that was one of the criticisms when he said he was going to run for a third term, and we've heard it time and time again. Not one of those projects have actually had a shovel in the ground at this point. He says that some of the housing that has been put in place for the homeless, certainly transitional housing has started, but the affordable housing, nothing has been accomplished. And so what he will say at this point is now's the time to start getting it done, and he will continue to try and make that point that it will be done in the short term. When I asked him that question as well, he said right away.
All right, Mark, thanks very much. We'll check in with you again.